Hey YouTube, Linda D here. And today we're doing our 8th annual Escarole meatball contest. I have my granddaughter Scarlett here and my husband Teddy. These meatballs that we're making today are for our holiday soup. That's what my mom called it. You guys know it as wedding soup or escarole. So what we do every year, and this is the first year for YouTube. Normally we do it every year on Facebook. Like I said, she was 3 years old the first time we started. How old are you now, Scarlett? 10 years old. Okay, let's get started. As you can see over here, I made a sample of the meatballs. That's the size I want. I'll be checking in every once in a while to make sure no cheating's going on. Teddy, he likes to make bigger meatballs and get done faster. There you go. That's the perfect size because they're going to shrink a little. Okay, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll be checking on you periodically, so no funny stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go. Ted, they're too big. Here you go again.
Yeah,
That's the one that you did there. A little bigger than yours, but not.
It has
big.
to be. That is gigantic, and that's too big.
All right, I'll
no
make that
cheat.
Smaller.
Yeah, Grandpa, no cheating.
I don't cheat.
You cheated like the past 8
See?
years in a row.
Yours are perfect,
Mine
Scarlett.
are perfect.
Just
I'm
keep
the
it up.
perfect little child.
Just keep it up.
If I win, can I get $40?
Yeah, it's your mother.
Mommy,
No.
can
I make extra. We make extra because somebody doesn't eat escarole soup. So I make meatball soup for Scarlett, special soup with orzo,
What's
meatballs, the pasta that you like.
Okay. Well, Mom, Grandma, he's cheating.
We're going to be making the holiday soup in 4 stages. This is the first, the making of the meatballs. When they're done, I will freeze them. Once they're frozen, I'll put them in a baggie and leave them in the freezer. The next step is going to be the washing and the cooking of the escarole. The third is the cooking of the chicken, making the chicken broth. Everything's homemade. After I make the chicken broth, I'll do that the day before we're going to eat it. Then the next step is putting everything together and making an egg wash. Yes, an egg wash. It is so good. Some people cook like a hard-boiled egg and then chop it up. We don't do it that way at our house. We make an egg wash. We use Parmesan cheese, eggs, scramble it up, and bring the soup to a hard boil. And then just fork it in there. And that's how we do it.
Grandpa, look.
What? What is it?
It went away.
Oh, guess who's going to win again? Wow, Scarlett. And they're beautiful. They're all the same size. Legit. She won. Are you done?
Yeah.
There you go. It's done. She did it. Look at this.
I think you gave her less meat than
No,
me.
I didn't. A pound package each. Okay? Very good. Congratulations. 8th
Oh,
year
that's
in a row.
good.
Maybe the first few years we helped out a little bit. But ever since you've been 5, it's been all you, let me tell you. Here we go, another great year. So as soon as Teddy's done, then we're going to go down. I have a big freezer downstairs. We'll freeze them just like this. Once they get frozen, we'll put them in baggies, 2 separate baggies. And I'll take them out the day I'm making the soup, putting it all together. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yesterday, Teddy, my husband, and my granddaughter Scarlett made the meatballs. Today, we're going to do the scuttle. Very important, how to wash your scuttle. It's a very, very sandy vegetable, and you have to get it all out. So here I have about 2 heads of scuttle. I purchased this at Ferrante's on Haverford Avenue in Overbrook Park. Yes, he's a butcher. There it's a deli, and they also do greens and anything else they can help you with. So what I'm going to show you now is how I wash this scuttle. It depends how much sand there is on the scuttle. This is the first wash. So I'm going to squish it around a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to check to see if I feel any sand. And we're going to do this as many times as it takes until there isn't any sand at the bottom of the pot. We're good to go. This was the 3rd wash that we did. Now here's another tip, very important. You never dump it out into a colander, just in case there is a little bit of sand. Okay, now I transferred pots. I filled it up with cold water just to the top of the scuttle. And then I'm going to put it on the stove, cover it, and bring it to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I will time it for about 25 minutes, and our scuttle should be done. It's been 25 minutes. The scuttle is ready to go. Take it off the heat, strain it, and once it cools off, I'm going to squeeze all the water out of it. I'm going to flatten it, put it in a baggie, and send it to the freezer with the meatballs. They've been waiting. Okay, we're all done here. I wrung it out really tight, laid it flat, put it in the bag. Now it's going in the freezer with the meatballs. We're back in the kitchen today for steps 3 and 4 of our scuttle soup. So in this large pot, I have a 7-pound chicken. I covered it about 1 inch or so above the chicken with water. When it comes to a boil, scum I'll call it, comes up, and then I'm going to skim it. I'm going to add some salt first. Not too much. You can always add, but you can't take away. 16 ounces of onions are going in. Same amount of celery. I'm going to bring it back to a boil and then cook it for maybe about another 10 minutes. Well, it's been 10 minutes and it's time to add the carrots in. I did check the chicken. It's still not cooked all the way. Going to bring it back to a boil. I will take the chicken out probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes, more likely 10. The carrots won't be cooked all the way, but they'll be almost cooked because there's quite a few more steps we're going to go through. Okay, it's been 15 minutes since we put the carrots in. The chicken is fully cooked and it's time to take it out. I put the flame back on, got it back to a boil. I want to check my carrots. Just do a little test. Almost there. About another 5 minutes and we're going to start the last part. Okay, so it's time to incorporate and turn this broth into the soup. So here we go. First thing I'm going to put in is the scuttle. Bring it to a hard boil. and let it boil for a few minutes till it's all unfrozen. Next step, the frozen meatballs. Okay, I'm going to try dumping it from the bag. Let's see how it goes. Huh, pretty good. Better than I thought. Give it a stir. Turn the gas up to high again. We're back to a roaring boil since we put the meatballs in. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to put the chicken breast that I cut up back in. Give it a stir. Now, the 10 eggs are good beating with about 3/4 of a cup of Lucatel cheese, black pepper, and some salt. Okay, here we go. Make sure you continuously stir as you're putting in the egg wash. Very, very important. Do not put it all in at one time. And there you have it, a hearty, warming scuttle soup that might take a little extra time, but trust me, every minute is worth it. This is the kind of soup that'll have your family asking for seconds and coming back to the kitchen for just one more spoonful. Thanks for cooking with me today, and I'll see you next time.